Using SEO correctly means that you are categorizing your content so that people can find it very easily. To give you an example of this, you can go to your homepage, go to the search bar, and to type in major phrases, keywords, or things that people are searching for in your space. In doing this, there will be automatic topics that pop up for you. Don't press enter and start exploring. Start to type it in and see what pops up for your space. Once that starts to happen, using those words will help to categorize your videos. So that is one way to actually make sure that your video gets categorized with a specific topic. Another way to do this is to go to other people's pages in your space, look at the topics and the spaces that they're categorized in, and read what they get categorized in, and use that phrase for your headline or in your video. A last tip I want to provide to you that some people don't think about is that sometimes in your videos, if you are scatterbrained or you talk about too many topics in one video, it may be difficult for TikTok to categorize your video because you're talking on multiple different topics. And although your topic might seem like it's the same or similar in the same space, if you are talking on two different topics within one topic, it may be a little bit confusing for the platform to be able to categorize that video. Those are my recommendations, and I hope that was helpful.
How many of your videos have been categorized? Do you even know what categorization is on a video? For reference, I've grown this account from 0 to 1,000 in 7 days using the tips and tricks that I give you every single day. Go ahead and comment on this video and then save it for later so that you can come back to it when you make your next TikTok. What does a categorization mean on a video? And how do you find out if your video has been categorized? The best way to find out that your video has been categorized is to go back into your video, open your video, and then at the top, it's going to tell you what the category is. So it's either going to say content creator tips, it's going to say fitness, whatever it might be as far as the category goes, or it's going to say find relevant content. If yours says find relevant content, it has not been categorized, and you're likely seeing less views. Those videos that have not been categorized likely are the ones that have 200 and 300 views because TikTok has no idea what audience to push it out to. So it's not giving it a category, so it's not giving it an audience. If you are somebody who is struggling with getting your videos categorized, one of the biggest tips I can give is do a quick Google search or a ChatGPT search, top 10 keywords relevant to your content, speak those keywords in your video. For this video, content creator tips, categorization of TikTok videos, I'm speaking all of the words that I would like the category to be. And I did a quick analysis on my videos, and my top videos are categorized in the content creator tips category. So take a look at what your top videos are and then find out what category that is and make sure that you're looking up the keywords for that relevant category so that you can be speaking those words. On top of speaking those words, as always, make sure they're in hashtags and make sure that they're in the captions as well so that you have the best chance to be able to be categorized in the specific category that you're looking for. Comment on this video if this has helped you, and I'd also love to know how many of your videos have been categorized, and I hope these tips and tricks will help get more of them categorized in the future.
How I get TikTok to categorize my videos. You'll know that SEO is the best way for your videos to get found on this app because people are using it like a search engine, so this is how you're gonna do it. And for reference, I posted this video 2 hours ago and it already has been categorized. And if you scroll down my page, a few of my other videos that I just posted this week are also categorized. Real quick, categorization doesn't mean that you're gonna go viral or anything like that, but it does help the algorithm figure out where to place your videos and what searchable text people need to put in to find your videos. So what I do is I make sure that every video that I post, it has captions on. If you don't like the captions on your screen, just move them right underneath the screen. They won't get deleted, they'll just be hidden. Then another thing that I do is I just start putting keywords on the screen and moving them off the screen. You can even put sentences. For example, that ponytail video that I put, I made sure that I said it's a hairstyling video showing people how to make a ponytail. That will help TikTok figure out, oh, it's hair care content, or I can put it under hairstyles or ponytails. That just helps the algorithm figure out where to place your video. So try these tips the next time you post your video, and I swear you should get categorized.
Don't know if your videos are being correctly categorized on TikTok? Here are 3 sure signs to find out. Number 1, you've experienced a massive decrease in your overall views. This is because the last TikTok algorithm put a huge emphasis on SEO and categorization. So if you are not getting a good grasp on this, you are quite literally gonna be left behind. So you are getting views, but you're not getting followers. This is a clear indicator that TikTok is pushing out your content, but it's pushing it out to the wrong people because it doesn't understand who your target audience is. The easiest way to understand if your videos are being correctly categorized is to quite literally just go to the video, open it on your page, go to the top search bar that is right quite literally everything. If this search bar is blank, that is a clear indicator that TikTok does not know what the video is about, understand where to push it, or understand why you posted that video in the first place. Follow for part 2 on how to correctly get your videos categorized.
TikTok changed how it categorizes videos. So if you're constantly getting your content delivered to people that have no clue what it is that you talk about, then you're probably not using hashtags and SEO correctly. If you go to your profile and you click on your videos, you're gonna see at the very top on the search bar, this right here. If it says search for related content, that means that TikTok doesn't know what it is that you're talking about on that video and it didn't know how to categorize it. Which means that you probably didn't use the right keywords or hashtags, and it's just confusing for the algorithm to understand where to categorize and deliver that content to. Now, if the search bar shows a topic of your video that relates to what you're talking about, then there you go. You nailed it. You use your keywords correctly, you use the hashtags correctly, you're saying those keywords in your videos, and it's actually categorizing it to the people who would be interested in that related keyword. This is a fairly new feature. I had it when I was in the United States. I'm not in the States anymore, and I lost the feature. So if you don't have it yet, you will probably get it in the next month or so. But if you do have it, make sure that you're looking through your videos and check out the ones that have the keywords. What are the keywords? Is the keyword correct according to the topic of your video? Would you wish it was a different keyword? Because I believe that if you take a look at your hashtag and SEO strategy, you might be able to actually reach your people.
Getting your videos categorized by TikTok is so much easier than you think it is. I'm going to put this in the plainest layman's terms possible so that you can fully understand exactly what I'm saying and implement this today. So as an example, let's just say that we're going to make a video today about Canva tips and tricks, or Canva hacks, Canva keywords, or whatever the case may be. So the first thing that we're going to do is in those first few seconds of your video, you're going to use the words Canva. This automatically will let TikTok and your audience know exactly what you're going to talk about. The second thing that you're going to do is you're going to have a title up here, a nice big title, and it's going to also use the word Canva. The third thing that you're going to do is you're going to turn on your captions. Your captions are going to automatically capture every single word that you're saying as you're saying it. So every time you're using those keywords, TikTok is going to capture that, and it's going to spread your video further to your target audience. So those are the three major things that you need to do in every single video. But you also need to be taking a look at your description and your hashtags. So in your description, again, you need to be using your keywords. Keep your description nice and short so that TikTok understands exactly what it is you're talking about. If you have a big, long description, TikTok's really not going to understand what this video is about. So really keep it nice and short, a sentence or two. Make sure you're using the word Canva in there, and then you're going to look at your hashtags. You're going to want to choose about 5 or 6 hashtags that are specifically relevant to Canva. I don't care if you're a business coach, I don't care if you're a mentor, do not put those types of hashtags on a video that's talking about Canva, because it's just going to confuse the algorithm. Keep it easy, keep it simple. Choose items like Canva content ideas, Canva keywords, Canva key elements. So TikTok's going to be like, okay, I see the word Canva in the hashtags, Canva in the descriptions, Canva in the title. You're speaking the words Canva that your captions are capturing. So now TikTok knows this is a video about Canva, and you're going to get it categorized. You're going to see at the top where your little search bar is, it's going to say Canva tips and tricks, or whatever your video is about. It is going to categorize it for you. And I promise you, if you implement those 5 things correctly, your video will get categorized and your video will get pushed further. So take those little tips and tricks, let me know if it worked for you, or if you've learned any other little tips or tricks along the way, drop them in the comments. We don't gatekeep here.
One of the worst things about TikTok is actually getting your videos categorized, and I have done so much to figure it out over the past couple of months, and I finally landed the proper strategy. The reason why you want your TikToks to be categorized is because you want it to land in front of people who actually care about your content, people that will later become clients or a part of your community. I want to be that bitch who says you need to save this video, but maybe you should, just so that the next time you're making your video, you understand how to properly categorize yourself on TikTok. So let's get into it. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to TikTok and type in your niche. So mine would be digital marketing. Before you even press anything, this is what's already being searched by your audience members. So digital marketing for beginners, digital marketing course. These are things that your audience members are already interested in, therefore they're already highly searched. Now you're going to actually go and press the search button. We're going to land on these videos that have performed very well. They have a lot of engagement, a lot of likes, a lot of saves, and you're going to study them. What are their hooks? What are the topics that they're talking about? What are their keywords they're saying? What are their phrases? How do they position their stories? What are the descriptions that they're using? And you're going to write this all down, whether it's on your phone or you're going to write it down on a notepad. The reason you need to do this is because these are topics that are already being searched for on TikTok by your ideal customer. They're wanting to learn more about what's being said in these videos. And the really juicy part, if you go on these highly really well made videos and you go into the comment section, you're going to see so many different questions that you can be addressing inside of your content that you know your ideal customer wants to learn more about. Of course, you can even apply filters to make sure that is most relevant. So you can go to relevance, liked, and this month and see what's really trending on TikTok and see what your audience members are really searching for. And the best part about it is when you're actually searching on TikTok, you can scroll down and you'll see this section where it says others searched for. This just means that your target audience is also looking for this kind of information: success with digital marketing, marketing for beginners. So those are really broad topics that you can take and really hone in on, and then you can start adding your stories. You can start adding your client stories, your stories, sharing testimonials, client wins. The most important takeaway is to understand exactly the way that these other creators are positioning their content, what they're talking about, what are their hooks, and using those specific phrases, those keywords inside of your content so that TikTok picks up what exactly you're talking about and you get categorized. If your content keeps getting categorized, you're going to land in front of the right person and people will resonate with you. They will join your community on Facebook, on Instagram, wherever the hell your community is, and they will become raging fans. It's always great knowing that if somebody's going on TikTok and they're searching in a specific topic and your video pops up, that you're going to be known as the expert or the go-to person for that specific skill or topic that you're already talking about in your content. That is how you're going to win on TikTok in 2024. Let's go!